If you want to grow, thrive, increase your earning capacity, and generally be successful in today's world, these are 5 skills you need. These are skills that you don't necessarily need a formal education for. You can learn them by yourself. I must also add that these are things that will make you money, whether you're working with a company or you're working by yourself. So don't miss out on these. I'm going to be sharing with you 5 profitable things, lessons, skills that you need to be able to succeed in today's world. Hi, I'm Z and welcome to Z Study Hub. On this channel, I share a lot of useful information on education and self-improvement. So please stay with me till the end. The first skill that is definitely profitable, which you're seeing a lot of people do, which you can do as well, and probably have been thinking about for a long time or for a while now, is content creation. A lot of people are making so much money from just creating content. I know someone who shared with me the amount of money they are making. Like, God, it's a huge amount of money. So do not sleep on content creation. If you have any ideas, if you have anything you can teach someone, if you know you can entertain someone, if you know that there are certain things that you would like to share with the world, please don't sleep on it. You probably would have seen during COVID, there's this man who did videos without saying a word, and he's made a lot of money. He's been invited to very big platforms. This is what you can do with content creation. The power of content creation. You don't need to have a formal education to be able to make it in content creation. You just need to have a camera and ideas, and the camera could just be your phone. You don't need fancy equipment to record. The next thing that you definitely need is marketing skills. Marketing and content creation go hand in hand. So if you have a product, whether it is that you're starting a business or you're marketing your ideas or you're marketing yourself, whatever, you need to have good marketing skills. And one aspect of marketing is digital marketing, and digital marketing also is related to creating content and content creation, which is why I said they go hand in hand. So how would you be able to gain good marketing skills? There are online courses that teach you that you could get free resources on marketing. Even when you go on YouTube and search for principles of marketing, marketing 101 or key ideas in marketing, you would definitely find free resources on marketing. If you go on Google, if you go on LinkedIn, lots of people share good ideas on marketing. But the main thing about marketing that you should know is that you should know your product, and your products can either be your ideas that you want to put out, or physical products, or even if it is you are your own product. And you should know your audience. You should know who you are selling to, who you are marketing to, who it is who you're targeting to send out that information to. So you see various aspects of marketing on TV, on radio, on billboards, especially digital marketing. It's all of these are very important, and you need to learn, even if it's just a bit of it, to be able to make your message clear, make people, when they see you, they see your name, they can relate you to something, or when they Google search you to find something. It's really important for you to know if you have physical products or you're putting stuff out there. Even if you just work in a 9 to 5 and you don't have any specific role in marketing, you are your own product, and you need to be able to market yourself. You need to be able to project yourself in a positive light and make people know what you stand for, what you do, what solutions you create, and just create some kind of identity for yourself, even if it's just digitally. So marketing is important. The third skill that is absolutely important, and this is something that I learned in school for 4 years for my undergraduate studies and my 1 year master's degree. I learned it in school, but you don't need formal education to really know it to the extent of which you can use it in your life, which is communication. Communication is really important, and it's not about just speaking and listening. We all communicate in various ways, verbally and non-verbally. But if you want to be able to be taken seriously, you need to be able to communicate effectively. One core principle of good communication is to be able to make sure that the information you send out or the message you send out is understood by the target audience. So if you're communicating with someone, you need to know your body language, you need to know what kind of expressions you use and not use, you need to know how to send a really good email, you need to know when to use jargons and when not to use jargon, you need to know when to sit and when not to sit, how to do this. But verbal clues, non-verbal clues, communication is absolutely important. Have you had a situation where you send something to someone, whether it's an email or you just say something to someone and the person probably doesn't really understand because of the context or because they don't really get it culturally? So that is why communication is important. So learn how to communicate properly, learn how to speak properly, especially when it comes to how you communicate. For instance, I am a fast speaker. I speak really, really quickly, and I'm learning to not to be that much of a fast speaker, but to pace myself when I'm speaking. And this is also really important. Culturally, also, for instance, it's like the thumbs up. When you do this to someone, a thumbs up. In some cultures, when you do this to someone, it's an insult. So learn how to communicate, learn how to say things based on the context. Also, communication, good communication also includes reading the room and knowing when to say something and when not to say something. So verbal communication, non-verbal communication, written communication, and all of these means of communicating are really, really important. So you need to know this and improve your communications. The next thing, which is absolutely important, if you want to thrive, if you want to succeed, if you want people to take you seriously, if you want to project yourself, the next thing you need to do or know how to do is to network. I know the word networking can be a bit scary, it can be a bit too much, it can be a bit like what the hell is going on here, it can be a bit awkward for people who do not really know how to do it, it can be challenging, especially for introverts. It can be a bit of a handful when you just say the word networking in isolation. But what you should know is that your network, like they say, is your net worth. It is absolutely true. People get opportunities that they probably weren't even looking out for, but they got the opportunity because they had certain relationships. So your relationship building skills should be important, be it online, offline. If you're in school, some of the connections you build, that you know that this person is someone I want to keep in touch with in the long run, keep in touch with them. If it's their lecturers, if it's networking events that you want to go to, meet new people, interact with people, learn new things, all of these things are important for you. So networking is vital. So one of the benefits of networking is that it makes people know more about you and give you opportunities, especially if the opportunities are suitable to your skills. For instance, about 2 years ago, I was just sitting there. I didn't have a lot of money. I was still trying to see what to do and how to navigate the financial and trying to sort myself out in life. And I had a call from someone who said she was calling me from a certain organization. I had not heard about her. Of course, the organization is a globally known organization, but I didn't really know her. And then she said she had my contact number from a different person who I felt like I didn't really know. Fast forward, she said she called to actually give me a certain opportunity. They had a certain gig or a role that they wanted me to do, and then someone recommended me for it. It did help me because I got paid, right? And the person who recommended me, I didn't even have a personal relationship with. Apparently they were looking for someone and they asked someone I know, and the person I know also mentioned my name to them, and it was just a whole thread, and eventually they got to me. So networking is really important, and I can't overemphasize this. Just try to interact with people. I know it can be awkward, but with time you get used to building those relationships. But one thing you should also know is that while you network, don't only take, also learn to give, because that is also important. You also give, and don't just form relationships or network because you want something. Network because you're genuinely interested in the person and the work they do, and in the long run those networks would definitely reap some benefits, or even if they don't, it's just good to know people and have those connections. Finally, the skill that you probably know about is something that's been on the online for the past at least 3 years that everyone's talking about, which is artificial intelligence. AI, AI, everyone's talking about ChatGTP and all of these things. This is something you definitely should look out for if you want to venture into that field, learn new skills in the area, read more articles about it, keep yourself informed and updated on it. Even if you're not really into it, it's useful to try, just get to know more about AI, because it's come to stay. From what I see, it's come to stay. So these are some of the very good skills that you need if you want to grow and thrive. I hope this has been useful. If this has been useful to you, kindly share this with a friend, and also like this video, because the more you like it, the more YouTube would recommend it to someone to watch. So please make sure you like the video, share and subscribe to the channel, and look out for my next video. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter as well. All the links to those platforms are in the description of this video. I wish you the best. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and I'll do my best to respond. Lots of love. Bye.